Hi, this is my UK film, The East End. The narrative. In the beginning, this is Dave and this is Peter, and they find out it's the end of the world. So they discuss their options, and if they decide if the world's going to end and they've got nothing to lose, then they may as well do something what they've always been talking about since they were little and try and take over the East End. So then they go to the club, which is where they always go, and they talk to the owner of the club, Freddie, and that he puts him in touch with Emma Stone and Tom Hardy, who play Scope and Rachel, and she's going to be a thief and he's an old soldier, and that's their team that they're going to use to try and take down the drug baron, which is him. One unique selling point is that there's a wide range of actors that they've never worked together before, so hopefully that'll attract a wide audience. It's a UK film because all the actors, apart from Emma Stone, are English. The locations will all be set in the East End. All the crew will be English, and the theme is crime, which UK film is very good at. Target audience will be aimed at males about 15 to 25 in social class E. It's because they're English actors and they're appealing to this age group because they all know them from things like EastEnders and Peep Show. It's going to be a 15 because there's going to be some use of drugs and violence. It'll run for an hour and 30 minutes. Because that's sort of the average time that these sort of films run for, as well as Green Street, Snatch, Rise and Fall of a White Collar Football Hooligan, and St George's Day. The first main actor is Danny Dyer, who's going to play Dave Sampson. He wants to be kingpin of the drugs trade in the East End, and he's best friends with Peter. I think he's going to play this role well because he portrays a thug and a hooligan character really well. In his film, he just wants to get ahead and become the best and just be rich. Another reason why it makes him good for this character is because he grew up in the East End, in Canning Town. The next actor is Charlie Hunnam, who's going to play Peter Russo, which is Dave's best friend. They're going to work together to try and take down the drug baron to become the kingpins. Next actor is Patterson Joseph, he's well known in Peep Show. That's just about it. He's quite a small actor, but I think he'll be able to play this role well because sometimes he can come across as a bit of a psychopath. So. Alan Ford's really well known, and he played a similar role in Snatch where he was the crime boss, and in this he's the owner of the club who puts Dave and Peter in touch with Rachel and Scope, so they've got their team to take down the drug baron. Next actor's Emma Stone. She's going to play a thief and a stripper because she's a talented actress and it's Emma Stone. So. Next actor's Tom Hardy, who's going to play the retired soldier. He doesn't want to take part the same reason as Dave and Peter because they want to do it to get rich and become like the top gangsters in the East End. He wants to do it because he doesn't agree with drugs in the area, but he doesn't know Dave and Peter's motives, so he just went along with it to take it down. He's well known from Lawless, Warrior and The Dark Knight Rises. It's going to be the costumes. At the start, Danny Dyer and Charlie are going to be just dressed like casually, but casual smart. Alan Ford's just going to wear his usual like old man suit and that. Tom Hardy's going to be working as an estate agent until they approach him to come do this job before the end of the world. And Emma Stone's a stripper, so she's going to be dressed like a stripper. When they go do the big job, Danny and Charlie are going to be dressed in black suits. The drug baron's going to be dressed in a black suit with a purple shirt to show like evil. Tom Hardy's going to wear his old army assault vest, and Emma Stone's going to be dressed in like a thief costume. In a storyboard for my test scene, it's going to be the start of the film where, to tell the audience like what's happening, which is it's the end of the world, so it's a news broadcast, so it's breaking UK news, and then the news reporter explains like what's happening, and it cuts to another reporter, Dave Daniels, who's freaking out about the end of the world. Then it cuts because he's gone mental, and then Ryan explains, and then it moves just to like an advert at the end, which would happen if it's the end of the world once they've stopped broadcasting live. This is my test scene.
I'm Mike Moore, welcome to the UK News. It has been discovered that a massive meteor roughly the size of the UK is coming towards the Earth. This is predicted to devastate most of Europe, creating a dust cloud that will spread across the world and cause inevitable death. We now go live to Dave Daniels reporting.
Hello, my name's Dave Daniels, and today we're going to die!
Dave? Hello Dave. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties right now. Please stay tuned for more updates at the end of the world. This is images of the East End before the riots. And now we're going to cut to a live feed of East End after the riots. This is Ryan Banks signing off for the last time, because we're all going to die.
Next on
Wakey, wakey! Your school days.
Morning, Carissa. Morning, Miss.
Love them.
Next I'm going to talk about the budget of my film, which I'll split into 3 parts: crew, cast and equipment. This is the budget for the crew. I've got totals at the end so you can see fully. Tom Hardy will be paid the most, even though he's only in it for a few weeks, because like he's a big Hollywood actor and he's not usually in smaller UK films, so we're going to have to pay him a lot. Unlike Danny Dyer, Charlie Hunnam, Patterson Joseph, Alan Ford. And we'll also have to pay Emma Stone a lot as well, because she's been in big films. It's the budget for the equipment for the duration of filming, which will be 10 weeks. That's the total, 2.93 million, which is relatively small compared to some of the other UK films. But hopefully, because of the big names, they can bring in a large target audience and bring in a large box office. This is my schedule for pre-production. So the director and the producer will be there the whole time. Once we've got funding, we can do some location scouting and find all the locations that we need to film in. Production manager's going to need to be there the whole time. Script writers will start writing the script once we've got some funding, and then they'll work with the actors with read-throughs towards the end of pre-production, just so that when we start filming, because I haven't got a lot of time to film, it runs smoothly and it's well rehearsed. In production, most of the people who need to be there will be there for the whole time, apart from Steadicam operators, Tube Crane and Pyrotechnics team, where I'm going to film it in chronological order until the end. That's why we've got some Steadicam operators throughout it. And then this will be towards the end of the film where it's the big scene where they're attacking the drug baron's den and trying to take over and steal all the drugs and all the money. Which is why the pyrotechnics team need to be there and the jib crane so we can get those big high shots. And then the last few weeks are just to clear up anything that we've missed. Post-production. Again, everyone who needs to be there will be there basically the whole time. Sort the music towards the end and the CGI towards the end. So we've got everything and then we can just sort it when it needs to be sorted. I plan to release it the 25th of July 2016 because it takes roughly 46 weeks through pre-production, production and post-production. So it'll be finished about Easter next year, but I want to wait till summer because that's after all the big blockbusters will come out, and then this film will be something after all them where people can go watch it. This film shows the East End as like a rough and violent place. So that could be an issue because people in the East End will probably not like that, how everyone will see them. Also, there'll be issues because of working class people and people that are unemployed doing the same things, which again will have a bad representation around the country. We want to use these brands like Carly and Adidas, Barbour, Stone, PK Nuts, Armani and CP Company, because they're the sort of clothes and things that they'll use throughout the film. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.